Hi guys, and welcome to the Rocket League Replays YouTube channel. Today, we want to present the video replay of the match between Karmine Corp and Team Falcons during the Rocket League World Championship 2024. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
It's time for Karmine Corp versus the Falcons.
The World Championships 2024 is about to have its first top 4 team. And so far, Herc, it seems that Falcons have been unstoppable.
There is a certain level of revenge that they want to put out against every team in the RLCS, and right now they're doing it. They've only dropped 2 games. 2 games! Excuse me. Right now, 2 games are all that the Falcons have dropped throughout the entirety of the 2024 World Championship. 20 seconds into this one, though, it still stays the same.
Yeah, it does. Karmine Corp had started this one pretty well, having some passes around the Team Falcons half. And they're going to have to do a lot more than that. It's mainly been Atto on the side of Karmine Corp that's been leading the way statistically. Whereas for Falcons, some of the results they've had, some of the goals that they've scored, all 3 are way ahead in goal participation and goals scored in everything. So a true trio there, but Karmine Corp, they've got that star power.
I mean, you got to come out swinging, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Rise to a Tau. Ruas wanted to get the clear, but no, Tau just faster. Karmine Corp first to lead.
Even in a best of 7, you feel you have to start the series well. We saw how difficult it was earlier on for Spacestation Gaming after going 3 behind, despite how well they played in the end. KC will not want Falcons to get away from them. They have to keep them close, and this is how it's done. Scoring goals yourself. Vatira, he's in that far corner, up against Ruas. The man for Karmine Corp that's really yet to come alive so far in this World Championships. It's been the Belgian that's been the brightest star. He almost gets another one onto the backboard.
And he did start out the event a little bit quiet, and as time has gone on, just completely risen to the occasion. This one off the post and out instead. Quick transition out, Karmine Corp head to orange.
First real chance for Team Falcons. Show what they can do, but Karmine Corp are okay as well. And Vatira is online.
He is here to stay and prove the Falcons wrong. You guys want to talk stats? You want to say Falcons are the scoring leaders. When you're going up against a team like that, you cannot respect them in the slightest. You have to come in thinking you are above them, and that is exactly how KC are playing.
Karmine Corp, 2 goals to the good. Falcons have only dropped 2 games so far across the entirety of Swiss. Going 9-2 in there and facing good teams, of course, along the way, as you do in those 2-0 stages. It doesn't get any easier from now. TRK has a chance from the 50-50, and he gets Falcons on the board.
A little bit of patience there pays off for the Falcons. This one dropped down from the ceiling, but after the 50, TRK saw the opening, saw the gap, placed that one right through.
So Falcons, after having a bit of adversity, managed to find their way back into game number 1. Right, sends that one looping forward. Killers on the back wall should be able to clear this one with ease. And Vatira, he's the man that Karmine Corp really need to come alive if they are to continue taking this fight to Falcons.
100%. He is that IGL for Karmine Corp. His emotions really drive this team to success in so many crucial moments throughout their career together. Less than 3 minutes in this game number 1, Karmine Corp continued to lead by 1, which is a great place to be in against a team that continues to put up so many shots. But for now, Karmine Corp, they've had all the control in this one as another shot comes towards the backboard.
Rise the key, and Karmine Corp are to keeping control. Here's the man who, just when things start to get away from you, he's able to take that touch, buy himself a few yards of space. Falcons are coming forwards again. Rise has no boost, calls in Vatira, who only gets it as far as Ruas. This is what Falcons want, combining here in the final third. Killers, he wants to get the strike away. It's quite full for him. More signs of danger for Karmine Corp. They have to ride that wave. That's awkward from Rise, but he continues the job and sees it away for now.
Right now, Falcons are just trying to lurk each other off a lot of these plays, but Karmine Corp bumping them off of it, transitioning out as quickly as they possibly can here. Vatira tries to get past one. He does so successfully. TRK's challenge up next. The 50 comes through, but Killers, he and Ruas going to work together. The duo that everybody knows and loves off the backboard here. No initial shot coming through off it. Instead, this one clears out to the other end.
Killer's going to get this one long. Atto's already in the air. Karmine Corp doing well to defend deeply, but they have to make better touches than that one. Ruas was there to almost punish. That clearance is huge. The pinch works out perfectly for Karmine. Corp almost finds its way in. Actually, it will. No, it won't. Vatira misses. Rise can't finish it. And that's a real chance that goes begging.
Oh, that should have found its way through, but this one will. He'll make up for it in due time. 3-1, Karmine Corp.
A let-off for Vatira. He had to score before. But credit to him, he got the rotation. Atto just made things a tad more awkward for the goalkeeper there. And Karmine Corp once more have a 2-goal lead.
And that's what you're going to need to keep against a team like the Falcons. It gives them a little bit more pressure and also you a little bit more room, but why not make it 3 as Rise comes in from the sidewall?
The crowd continue to be silenced. They're rooting for Falcons, but suddenly their passes seem loose. Remember, Karmine Corp have already played today. Falcons have had an entire day off. Maybe that's the factor. But Karmine Corp, you still have to ride that momentum. And so far, Herc, they are doing exactly that.
Yes, they are, and you do have to remember, like you said, it is a much longer day for Karmine Corp. There is that momentum that is driven into this series, but they have to keep in the back of their minds. Falcons are going to be warming up as time goes on, and this one, bump play comes through. Atto makes it look like it's nothing.
Atto with his second goal. He's been scoring consistently throughout. Look at that bump there, and then, there you go. Exactly what Atto had in mind. He had a feeling that Rise would find him there with what Rise, I'm sure, will call a pass. 5-1, KC. Dominance in game 1.
This is the statement that Karmine Corp wanted to put out in game number 1. Set the tone for this series. Really let the Falcons know that they are going to be a challenge to be reckoned with. But same can be said for the Falcons. TRK off the backboard here. This one's gonna fall. Vatira, slow clear. And you can see Ruas lurking, gets that boost there. Gonna pop this one up, gonna follow it as well. Taking his time. Atto coming for the challenge. This one's still pushing forward in favor of the Falcons. And here comes Killers off the side. 1, 2, angle to Ruas and in!
Even if they lose, Falcons will land a few punches. A second goal comes in as Killers combining with his twin. Atto got it only as far as Ruas, and Rise, boostless, could do absolutely nothing about that one. Now, in this situation, I'd normally say they're just playing for momentum. But this is Falcons. They can score 3 in 40 seconds.
Oh, 100,000% they could do that. 35 seconds on the clock. But this one headed towards the backboard of a place that the Falcons don't want to be at. They're trying to go to the other end. Ruas, no connect on this one. He leaves it for Killers to take. Rise going for the challenge. This is going to stop a little bit of that driven momentum you were talking about there. 20 seconds on the clock. Falcons, you're running low on time.
Yeah, KC have defended very well. That should just about do it for game number 1. They see this ball to the side and they see it safe. And they will take the lead here in this series. The prize for this one, a guaranteed spot in the top 4, with the loser going down. Not out just yet, whoever does lose this one. But it certainly gets trickier. The more series you let fall behind, Vatira is going to make sure that Falcons can't have anything else going into the second game. Well, so far, so good for the blue wall. They have to continue it here on Forbidden Temple. Atto lines up. He has been the best performer for Karmine Corp up to this point, but I think what we felt, what we realized in the first game, is that his 2 teammates are ready to make the step up.
Falcons gonna have to respond to a little bit of an unexpected first loss there. However, on the flip side, Karmine Corp, their game plan is going exactly the way it was scripted out for them. 20 seconds on the clock right here. Ruas gonna carry this one over that midline, go under Vatira. Challenge on Rise, not quite through on this one, but a great opener.
Vatira's gonna try and take a touch here. Ruas on him rapidly, and he gets it right for the doozy dish, and that's 1-0 Falcons.
Oh my gosh, when he's in it, he is in it. Ruas completely alone on this one, and around a towel, past Rise. I mean, you know, and it's what we talked about. Momentum is what the Falcons thrive on.
Karmine Corp have got 2 of last year's semi-finalists on their team. They're going to try and get back to that stage yet again. Vatira, he goes forwards. Killers puts that one sideways. Atto in the center, Rise is almost there. Ruas just doinks it to safety for now. Vatira keeps the attack on. Falcons for their first lead in this series. Killers up wide to Atto. It seemed that Atto and somebody else got in each other's way. I think it was Rise for a second, so Falcons are able to smuggle the ball away for a little while. but I think the Falcons will be pleased at the start of this second game.
I think they are very happy with what they've been able to put out. 1-goal lead. I'm sure they're definitely wanting to extend on it and as quickly as possible, but right now this one's headed back. TRK out into the corner. This one is a wide shot and back into the nose of Ruas. Leaves this one down for Killers to take. Low boost there, which means Rise is up next to challenge. He does so successfully. Karmine Corp gonna lead themselves out into the Falcons half right here. And it's just back and forth, waiting for somebody to be the first to really take true control of this balls, and it could be the Twins, one after the other, and in!
Yep, again it's those two. Killers and Ruas. The TRK knocks it to the backboard. Killers maybe could have got this one on target, but in the end, due to the, Ruas could have got that one on target. But due to the pace of Killers, it didn't matter a jot. 2-0 now to Falcons. And they're starting to warm up themselves, starting to remember what put them here. Karmine Corp are going to have to deal with an onslaught, it would seem, because this is a team, more than any other, that just continue scoring. Continue pouring on the pressure against you.
Shot on target off the side, though. Demo could open something up on this one, but TRK is just a bit faster off of it. Low boost for both, headed towards that ball. Vatira to come around the side. Less than 3 minutes to go in this game number 2. Falcons still continue to lead by 2. And they want to assert their dominance headed into the rest of the series.
Atto gets this one, at least towards the Falcons net. He gets a second touch as well. Wants to get the bump on Ruas. There's a Demo that flies in from afar. Ruas flicks it long, Rise via a bump himself. Can only get as far as Atto. Atto was in the race with TRK there. Did enough to at least get Falcons back. So this in the sky from Ruas. Rise underneath this one. Leaves it to Vatira. Vatira conjure up. What can he bring to the team? It's Atto for now, the man they currently turn to. Rise gets it into that top corner, and I'll tell you what a finish that is.
That is such a connected pass and play as well. Rise and Atto have really, just as the day has gone on, gotten more and more synergetic, and that just could not have been placed any more perfectly in that upper 90.
I mean, it's all well and good, a double flip reset and a dunk and a must-see, but do you know what? I love just a clean top corner finish. And Rise gave us the purest example you will ever see, but Falcons, they do well from the kickoff. Vatira picks up 100 boost now, though, tries to get into the center. He's dunked by Ruas. That one's falling down. Atto prods it as far as Rise. Karmine Corp, their tails were up straight from this kickoff. Straight from this kickoff, Falcons have made sure they're after doing some defending. They have to, and they have to do a bit better there.
Oh, man, where are you on this one? This is just threading the needle at that point here. TRK, quick turnaround, quick cut, but an even better catch. And just like that, Falcons are up by 2.
Yeah, it's all the lead from TRK there. Completely threw off Karmine Corp's defensive rotations. While Vatira was arriving back, he didn't have the angle to play with. Team Falcons back 2 goals up. TRK, he takes a touch. Killers is in the center. Normally, these two will find a way to get the ball to one another. Here's Killers that emerges with the ball. Gets one touch, gets a second as well. So many clean hits right now for Team Falcons. And it's something Karmine Corp were able to deal with in game number 1. When they were defending deep, they were timing their surges forward well, but that one just falls for Vatira, and he takes the freebie.
This is just a nice little catch out as well, because to see any gap in the defense on it, but also to create it for yourself with the Demo in the mid, not allowing anybody time to race back for that ball. It's just all executed in the right ways.
Pure instinct for Karmine Corp there. I wonder if they even conned the Demo when the 50-50 was coming in, or if they just knew. Always on that same wavelength with Karmine Corp players. TRK gets this one long. Team Falcons, I wonder if they're feeling any stress right now. Only a goal to the good. Ruas, does he leave this one for his teammate? Oh, he half does. He almost got in TRK's way there. So TRK just has to settle for booming the ball and conceding possession.
Right now, they take it back though. Killers towards backboard, low boost, but they're still trying to challenge and push forward on this one. Great challenge there from Ruas off the sidewall. But Vatira is going to be the one to catch it over 1. Now it's a 1v1 against Killers. This one heads back towards mid. Less than a minute to go, and the Falcons lead only by 1. Looking to build on it here in the mid is TRK with a shot on target.
Boost is low for Karmine Corp, but they're beginning to get something going. Can they build upon it? Falcons doing everything they can to beat the ball away right now. Ruas, Killers in the middle, almost gets the ball. Might do it anyway via a boost grab. Tries to put it into the center. Ruas has to take out Rise. Vatira's steaming in. Rise gets a touch above Killers. He's going to fall to Atto. He goes to the backboard. Can he get this read? Almost. Here's Vatira! Karmine Corp equalize!
You don't have to get the read if you know you have trust in your team. placed down low. There was no way he was flipping back in time to stop that ball from going through.
And suddenly, Falcons have to start from scratch. The kickoff goes the way of Karmine Corp. Rise sends it long. Ruas and Vatira, both of them on 100. Both fancy a chunk of this ball. It's Vatira that wins it for now. Killers gets it past him. Atto into the center. That'll be time and space for TRK. Still time for a winner, especially with the ability these boys have. That one's to the ceiling. Anyone chasing it, it's just Vatira. He sends it long, then dunks Ruas. Falls for Killers. Chance for TRK, maybe, till Atto swipes it away. And now Rise should be able to force overtime, which he does. Next goal wins.
Into the kickoff we go. Rise up the sidewall to the ceiling. Gonna try and solo this one on his own. TRK keeps this one out, but Atao's up next to the backboard again. Is there a follow? Ruas to catch.
Atto, the key member here for Karmine Corp. So far, they've won 5 of their 6 overtimes, and he has scored all of their winners. So all eyes on the Belgian. But it's Vatira right now that has it. He goes to the ceiling. It's somewhat loose. Does lead to a chase for him against Killers, but he loses that chase. Here is Atto with the boost. He's got the nerve. He's up against Rise, though, helping him out. Atto against Killers. Killers long.
It was a good plan, too, because you see Karmine Corp trying to send somebody upfield to just open up space for him to take the shot, but now Falcons have control. TRK was trying to send that one forward, but Atao, the man that everybody fears in an OT, in control with this ball, trying to work his way around Killers. He does one, can't get past 2.
TRK underneath this one. Vatira shepherds it to the side. Rise is going to wait for this one. Killers coming in now. Team Falcons beginning their own swarm. Atto has to keep it close to his car, and he does. Ruas trending backwards into the center there. Anyone arriving there for Karmine Corp, not on this occasion. So Falcons can clear long. They pre-jump, of course they do, but it's too loose. Rise now wants the flip reset. Instead he just takes the clean touch, and Ruas saw it coming.
He had a little bit of space to work with, but Vatira might actually have more here. Somebody can cut and turn around on this one. Nobody does. Instead, the Falcons are just having to lurk in their own half as a million shots continue to be taken by Karmine Corp. Finally, a little bit of a breather. TRK pushes the Falcons into that blue half, but it's short-lived.
Karmine Corp with more of the ball, but Team Falcons keep an eye on that counter-attack. Vatira to the ceiling, but there's no one there for Karmine Corp. Maybe a bit safe. That's all good there from Rise. Just gives a hint to TRK that he can get this ball. Vatira loses it to Killers as well. So Falcons, for a second, it looked like they were in, but Karmine Corp managed to clean up.
2 minutes of OT. Pretty equal and back and forth for now. Killers low boost. His teammates recognize that. TRK is going to lurk and see if he can find this ball for himself. Here comes the cut. He's up next. Atao takes it away. And Karmine Corp, they're slowly getting pushed back inch by inch.
There's something Falcons can do. They can squeeze the life out of you. You think you're safe, there's always an extra player there. Vatira's taken out the game. Rise actually finds himself a little bit of space. Ruas had to track back to his own goal. Let's get boost in the end, knocks it central. Atto reads it. Atto gets a second touch as well, but his team didn't anticipate the play until Rise comes in from the side, up against Killers. Gets this 100, Vatira's in. How does this 50-50 land? It should be safe for Ruas, and he and TRK can combine to clear.
Rise very quick with it here off the ceiling. Vatira was going to try and clean it up right there. And they know to spot when to go and do the quick challenge on the Falcons. Unfortunately for them, Falcons are just barely able to keep up with a lot of these surprise attacks. Rise tried to spot a teammate. Killers, complete interception. Gonna take this over Vatira. Can he get past Atao? No.
Big clearance as well, it's key. Right now for Karmine Corp, they don't just get the ball away, they do something with it after one. TRK has so much time to play, but Atto saves as far as Killers. This was gonna bounce into the center. Atto then beats him to it. Is there a player in the center? There need to be. It's Atto again! The Belgian can't be stopped!
He is the one. When it comes to overtime, there is no stopping Atao.
Oh, that one meant a lot. Karmine Corp in. And now on the big stage, talking them through those plays, trying to have them handle those nerves. But Falcons, Herc, they're a team that can come back.
I don't disagree with that at all, and I am waiting to see if they can. This is an extremely important game 3. This is the swing game that decides in which direction momentum starts to go. Does Karmine Corp start to control the rest of the series, or do the Falcons put one foot forward? Atao in the air, low boost, just doing everything he can to keep this ball in the Falcons half, allowing him and his teammates some time to go forward, but Killer's gonna take it away. Rise, immediate send back here. Bumped off the play, and Vatira to keep this one forward. 30 seconds into this, it's fairly back and forth.
Atto gets that one towards Rise, into the middle. Vatira was coming in. Karmine Corp certainly sensing something could be coming their way, something good. Atto, the confidence he shows to breach up Ruas, but the challenge falls as far as TRK, who gets the first real shot of game number 3. As you were saying, Hug, a key game, a swing game in this series. Falcons have started it okay. That one's landing. Killers booms it long. TRK is already trying to chase it. Killers is doing the same. The clearance for Vatira ain't too bad either. Ruas catches. No real chances apart from that one shot.
Right now, the Falcons, they just got to come in with a vengeance. I haven't seen too many solo plays coming out of this one. It's a little bit more just spotting each other. Ruas out on his own. Small little double commit on that one makes you a little bit nervous, but calling each other off the right time might not be too bad of a thing right here. As KC take this one away. Rise can't get past one. Vatira full tank of boost now. Is going to take a shot on target. Killers to send off into the corner.
Oh, big demo there. Gives Killers some room to play with. He's got no boost, but normally he doesn't need it. This time, though, thanks to the bump he does, Atto's able to come away with it. Rise thought about going for the nudge himself. Instead, just leaves it for his teammate to get as far forwards as he can. Karmine Corp knowing when to give up on the play. Not over-committing against Falcons. Showing that composure. I'm sure it's something that Pharaoh was drilling into them during that tactical timeout. There's a chance here for Atto to redirect. He can't quite. And TRK can take the ball away. Almost over Vatira. It's end-to-end stuff right now.
As time is going on, it's also getting harder and harder for Karmine Corp to actually be a wall in that midfield line. The Falcons getting past a little bit easier as each time goes on. Attempted pass here, 2 Killers sent off onto the opposite side of it, and Natal's gonna take it away. He's trying to follow him on this ball, but instead, it's just a one-man band from Karmine Corp and a shot on target sent off.
Yeah, so stringing plays together after getting such disruption as well, the bumps and the grabs and the demos too. Here is Atto, who with that last goal in overtime set the record for the most ever overtime winners at a LAN with his 6th. Incredible statistics. Howard, I'm sure trade 1 or 2 of those for one more goal here against Falcons.
Nice big clear here. Ruas no beat on it. Instead, Tao is going to bounce from one end to the other. Great interception. That's what Falcons have been doing really well, and it's able to slow down Karmine Corp in very crucial moments. It's a shot on target here, but Tao gets it out. Follow-up to come through off the backboard. Ruas 1v1 with Tao. He rules out successfully, and Falcons can breathe for just a moment.
Oh, for a second it looked like Killers was going to be in. The pass couldn't quite reach it, but it does open up the play. Ruas has Killers to his side. Can't force the angle for a shot, but can certainly put more pressure on Vatira, who does excellently to squeeze that ball towards Rise. Can he have this read? He would have done, you know, but Killers didn't let him.
Not too bad on this one either. Falcons still pushing forward. But a big clear comes through. Killers trying to race back in time. Potential demo comes off, no. Vatira's not going to touch him there. This ball just stays in shot for Rise to take. And Tao bumps through us off the play. They send this one back. Karmine Corp doing everything in their power to just drive that ball forward, but they continue to get pinballed back.
Yeah, Atto's, oh, there's a misstep from Rise. Vatira then backflips. Atto must have called him off. Nerves of steel for Karmine Corp. Atto up against Ruas. Ruas wants to boom it. Can't do it. There's a demo from Atto again. He just can't stop helping out his team.
This team is coming in with a vengeance. They are here to assert dominance in the qualification final against a team that nobody has been able to defeat.
Falcons have to score. They simply have to. A best of 7 reverse sweep, the rarest thing you will see in competitive Rocket League. And they're staring down the barrel of needing one unless Vatira's clearances are perfect. He gets it as far as Ruas. Falcons are going to chuck everything at this one over the next minute.
Just a 1-goal lead. That's all Karmine Corp have. They desperately need to turn it into 2 if they want to have comfortability in the last 50 seconds or so here. Falcons are going to send this one upfield. They're going to have to throw themselves at this ball too and really connect on this one. Killers try to open up a path. Instead, that ball's going in the opposite direction of what they need. Killers trying to get around Vatira. He gets past 1, but not past 2.
Ruas should be able to pick where he wants to put this one, but Atto reads him on the dunk. Could be a chance for Rise. TRK wants any bounce, another bomb that comes in. Team Falcons, they just can't put a single foot anywhere because Karmine Corp are sweeping the leg time after time. Killers finally will be able to pick where he passes it. It's towards TRK for the pre-jump. Atto was waiting. TRK gets the dunk though. Atto prods it to the side.
They're still going. Killer tries to make a spinner, and he's demoed G, and it's sent back 2 seconds on the play. TRK down.
The play had everything. The backflip, the demo, the miss, the pass. 0 seconds ticks by in a blink. And Killers hold his nerve when the ball finally falls. Falcons buy themselves a lifeline.
You have to be perfect, and that is what they are so capable of. Killers, wide shot on one side to the other. The challenge comes through, and a Tau to clear mid.
TRK, he gets this catch. Rise up against him, Rise gets it underneath him. Killers is already up though. Team Falcons, now's the time. Katira to the side. Ruas is gonna follow him up. Just living on his shoulder right now. Another huge dunk comes in from Falcons. Suddenly they're the ones blocking Karmine Corp at source.
Right now, Karmine Corp, they are in a position that is so favorable, but the Falcons are slowly starting to take that away from them as time goes on. Pass one,
He's got it. Ruas to Killers. Name a more iconic duo than that. There it is from Killers, and in the end, it looked so simple.
Only dropped 2 games. This is the most challenging series that they've been in. However, Karmine Corp are in a position where this could actually fall to them. If they can take this game number 4, this will look a whole lot different than what people think on paper. 5 seconds into this one right now. This one's blue side, and a shot is gonna come through.
Karmine Corp are gonna do their best to wrestle back the initiative. Patir up against Ruas. The ball falls gradually towards the Karmine Corp goal line. Falcons were doing their best to swipe at it. Karmine Corp didn't let them. Patira's gonna boom this one long, or as far as he can actually. Keeps control of it for now. Rise has this read as the ball wraps itself around Utopia Coliseum. Killers in the air, has a pass here. He finds it towards Ruas. Atom's diving back to his goal. Can't do nothing about that one.
You cannot stop Ruas. This is the most forced goal ever. Challenge onto a Tau and in. It was just also a great collect from his teammate on this one. Falcons first to lead.
And it's Ruas and Killers. These two just keep combining. Time after time, Karmine Corp have to somehow cut that thread. It could be spinning its way once more, but here's Atto. Ruas gets in the way. Killers has the demo. Ruas leaves it for his teammate TRK. That one's bouncing towards the Karmine Corp goal yet again. Team Falcons trying to press the issue. Killers with the touch. That one's a tad awkward for him. Forward to the center. TRK helps him out and takes all the boost though, so Killers just has to get out of there. Ruas was following him up. Team Falcons. Forwards they march. Another chance maybe for TRK. He gets the shot. It's just wide.
Oh, he almost got the nastiest angle on this one, and that's what you want to see from TRK too. He is so capable on his own to really initiate things here, but same can be said for Vatira. Shot was on target. Atau's up next on this. And it's gonna fall down into the nose of Killers. Over 1v1 with Vatira.
Oh! From the fake to the jukes to the finish. That is a thing of beauty from Killers. TRK began the play, and Killers finished it with aplomb.
You are talking about one of the best 1v1 players in the world. You are shaking no matter what when he is coming your way. Rise up next though. Great challenge there from TRK. Keeps this one in the midline. Vatira trying to break past. He does, but this one immediately sent back and stopped by a Tau. And Falcons just rotating their best to get around Karmine Corp and send him back, but the blue wall won't stop fighting.
Vatira has it around the corner. Killers get it in there. Atto has a shooting chance, does he? Could that would have been put on target, maybe? There's a read there from TRK. He should get the couple of touches needed to send this one back to blue territory. Vatira knocks it backwards. Ruas into the middle. Huge demo again from Atto. Can anything else be done? Does anything else need to be done? No, it doesn't. KC have one back.
Such a solid demo to make that a wide open net, but also Ruas. Yes, that's an unfortunate push-up on his end, but in favor of KC, you're not shaking your head no.
Yeah, there was the demo that flew in, but it was risky, even if the player was still there. When you're 2 goals to the good, I mean, who am I to critique Team Falcons? They normally know what they're doing, and they'll never stop trying to score more goals. Credit to them. Killers against Rise. That one squeezing its way out into the corner. Vatira against TRK. Towards Killers now. Killers should be able to take a touch. It's high. Follows it up. Has boost to play with. Rise has to get this done perfect. And actually puts it on a plate for Atto. this one back towards orange territory. He's chasing it, wants to get this boost grab. Can't do it, so gets the pitch. The Killers, we've seen those being forced into own goals recently, so he did well to get it back to the center.
For sure, 2 people up on this challenge here. Karmine Corp again just trying to inch their way into the Falcons half, but more importantly, stay there. Atal tries to spot Vatira. Ruas low boost dangerously in front. Nobody went to try and challenge it. Instead, Rise intercept to Atal off the backboard. Vatira not on target.
Ruas lets this one drop over his shoulder. The seconds will be going slowly right now for Team Falcons, especially in raw shots like that. The fate works, it's 2-2.
Karmine Corp have put their foot back into the game. Even playing ground in game number 4.
Simply Ato's presence, even with 0 boost, was enough to disrupt Team Falcons' defense. And they must be sick of the sight of this guy by now. Here he goes again to the back wall. Killers sees Rise just filling up his windscreen. Okay, follows up against Rise. Just for a second, it seemed that Team Falcons were able to make something from that one. But unable to in the end. Karmine Corp defending too well until Vatira, all by himself, gets this one to the side. Rise boostless again. Too often we're seeing Karmine Corp players flat-footed on the ground. The Falcons trying to take advantage of that, but it's Karmine Corp that have scored the last couple.
Yep, right now Karmine Corp have had a little bit more momentum. It's still in their favor, this one off the sidewall. Vatira just gonna try and stop it, but the 50 goes through. Forward and Atal, just immediate send back on target. Ruas deep in that third to keep it out.
The coolest man in the building, Ruas. The crowd were uncertain, he had that one. Ruas had it covered though. Needs to do more. Rise, this time he does have boost. Atto is the player, who's the recipient. Follows it up, Killers in the air. Rise gets there, Ruas is next. Killers wants to take this boost from Atto, but can't do it. Atto has Vatira in front of him. Does he go solo? He does. Knows he has a player in the center to find. TRK redirects it towards Killers. And right now, Falcons, I think, happy just not to concede for the next 10 seconds or so.
100% right now, Falcons
and they still might.
are slightly playing to survive here. Too many close calls for comfort. 35 seconds left on the clock. TRK pushes on in. This one's gonna float down. The follow is in the bottom 90, and the Falcons take the lead.
They finally find some space, and again, it's Atto losing the challenge in the air. Falcons too good with that play. And the finish from Ruas was a smart one behind the defender. Now there's 29 seconds, and Karmine Corp have players that are nothing if not icy. What can they do here?
Vatira on target and in the response within seconds.
That's what they can do. Rise and Vatira, they've made some famous kickoff plays when a goal was needed on LAN in their time. That's another one to add to the collection. And suddenly Team Falcons will be thinking, where did that play go wrong? 20 seconds now. TRK into the center. Here's Ruas!
You can't stop them!
Goodness me! 3-4. 17 seconds now. And remember what I was saying about how Karmine Corp were good at kickoffs? They're going to try again.
Let's see what they got. 17 seconds on the clock. This one up to the ceiling and down. This one fakes and left. Atal leaves it for Vatira. 1v1. It's the goal. They're in. Tied game.
Kickoff plays, the likes of which we've never seen. The double fake. Karmine Corp open up their box of tricks and conjure up play after play. Falcons again have to start from scratch.
6 seconds. 4. Vatira can't stop them. Killers still has this in play. Bumped off of this one. It's going down to the ground. We've got overtime.
I cannot believe what we are witnessing. If Karmine Corp take this, Falcons will need 3 in a row. Falcons take it. Momentum is all with them. Ruas into the center. Killers thinks about going for the ball, but can't. Vatira gets it past TRK. Rise is there. The 3-man passing play is just behind Atto. Unable to do too much more with it until it falls for Vatira. This one should be cleared as far as Atto yet again. Could be his 7th overtime winning goal in this tournament.
A little bit of a slower play here from Rise. They just won out of their own half, but Falcons are slowly pushing forward. You see Ruas, instead it was Killers on the challenge. TRK is gonna clear forward. Atao's just gonna have to stop it, but you can see all of the Falcons ready to attack. There's the initial play. The demo comes through, but Karmine Corp continue to survive.
Tira pinches it forwards. Ruas has no boost, but that won't cause him too much trouble. Killers is offering support as well, and finally Ruas can get 100. He waits. Just trying to tempt Karmine Corp forwards. But Tira takes the bait and gets it back to the side. That one's won by Atto. Into the center for him, maybe. Killers was in there defensively. Karmine Corp unrelenting. Team Falcons the brick wall, unless it's a kickoff.
Just over a minute into this overtime, Falcons have been stopped every single time. And why? Because Karmine Corp get the beat.
There it was. The poor hit there from Ruas. There was a clean fake as well. And Vatira and Rise combine to put Karmine Corp on the cusp.
This is the lead. The dream lead that everybody has wanted to get.
Now, they've used their timeout. They've left everything on the pitch. But they still find themselves with 2 games needed just to bring this one back. Karmine Corp, 1 game away from top 4 at Worlds 2024.
Rise out into the mid. This one pinched back, but Atao's not letting it stay for long. Falcons backs against the wall, and Karmine Corp in a very favorable position. 20 seconds into this one, Atao to dead ball it. Can they get control?
It does seem that Karmine Corp have started this one the better. Getting more of those clean touches, but Ruas doesn't let his opponent have that one. Vatira follows up against TRK. That one nearly forced its way towards the goal. TRK's attempted pass is a tad high, so Rise, he can get it forwards. Vatira trying to get the dunk into the middle. Atto was reading it nearly. The ball flashed across his body. TRK on the counter. Rise up against TRK, I think it was. Now Killers has a chance to force this one into the center. Rise up against Ruas. That one's falling down for Ruas. Again, I wondered if he had the flip reset from the ceiling. He didn't on that occasion, but in the end, TRK can try and do something with it! Vatira, mate, that's the wrong goal!
Oh no, this is not the direction you want to start off game number 5. I mean, props to TRK. It's just a great attempted dunk, but that was all Vatira.
Yes, unfortunate there from Vatira. The ball just landing on his head. When you're driving into your own goal, that's the sort of risk you take. As another kickoff play comes out from Karmine Corp. That one not quite as effective as I think it was 3 in a row we saw in the game prior. Killers puts it down towards TRK. Team Falcons, do they manage to keep their tails up after taking the lead? What they have done is managed to survive the next kickoff for once. That was going on to the crossbar. Killers might be able to put this one away. He does, by a TRK.
You can't count out the Falcons. Even when they're down, they still find a way to dig themselves out of the hole that they were in. Great pass. Falcons take the lead by 2.
And you know they will be concentrating fully for the next 5 seconds or so. What do Falcons do to counter these Karmine Corp plays? It's neutral there. Pulls towards Rise. Ruas just waits. Falcons, I'm sure, breathe an internal sigh of relief. Does find his way to Vatira. Atto for a second he gets a box. Instead, it's TRK coming forwards. Could be 3, should be 3, won't be 3, thanks to Rise.
Right now, the Falcons, they are just trying desperately to get on through, but Karmine Corp are building that wall. Break by break, but so are the Falcons. They keep them out.
It's Ruas in goal. Perhaps the best goalkeeper in World Rocket League, showing us why again. TRK, blessed to keep this 2-goal lead. But now TRK's taken out the game. Killers helps him out. Vatira into the center. Rise has boost, so much more than Killers. But Killers had the head start. TRK now up against Atto. Ruas into the center. TRK's rising. The block has to be perfect from Vatira. Atto at the near post. Does enough.
Not quite enough speed on that one. As this one goes forward, Rise no bump on the play means this one gets to get sent back into the blue side here. TRK over 1, not past 2. Rise to keep it out, and the Falcons continue to try and push in this half. They stay for now, but Vatira is going to take it away with that mid boost collect. This could be a good opportunity for a challenge. He does. Rise shot on target, sent off.
That one's a bit behind Ruas though. Might let in a Karmine Corp player. Atto up against TRK. Now it's a shot there from Rise, and you ain't gonna save that one. It's 2-1.
You could see him waiting for it too, if it was gonna be coming back straight to him, and he saw the gap, he saw the opening, he took the moment and rose to the occasion.
It was a smart finish as well, Ruas. He knocked it sideways too. the Team Falcons player, so we couldn't get in there. That's a good kickoff there from Karmine. Corp might have a shooting chance. They were following it up. TRK sends the ball as far away as he can. Rise is up. Rise has boost. TRK watches his opponent use the ceilings. Tearing out to the ceiling yet again. Atto's coming in. TRK's going to win this one. Team Falcons trying to hold their nerve, trying to hold their lead, and they do for now, almost get the counter. TRK wants to get the bump on Vatira, but Vatira dodges him.
Nobody's there either. Here comes Killers, those spots TRK center to Ruas. Ruas opts for the corner here. And they're gonna have to separate a little bit on this one as Karmine Corp are headed their way. Challenge after challenge. They push into the Falcon half. A shot up for Vatira to take, and it's almost in, but they keep them out.
Oh man, again, this Falcons defending is huge. Atto, he almost gets it all again. Ruas gets it to the side. Vatira, he takes the shot. Ruas this time. No one of Falcons has boost. Heroic defending on the goal line, getting anything they can on the ball.
Such low boost for the Falcons and Karmine Corp. They're taking every challenge possible, wasting all of their resources. Sent back. This is a breather for the Falcons. A demo could open up anything for them, but nobody takes it. Instead, it's 2 touches for TRK. Killers tries to drive this one forward. Ruas calls himself off. It's TRK with a shot sent to the side.
Falcons with 2 men back at all times. Not leaving anything for granted. If Karmine Corp are going to get this equalizer, they're going to have to do it against at least 2 defenders, maybe even 3. And finally, Falcons have the ball penned back on the blue half. Ruas pinches it almost past Rise. Killers the pass in the center, instead he shoots, but Vatira clears.
37 seconds on the clock. Atau, the one that is scored in every single crucial moment for this team. Not on the play. This one sent back. 30 seconds on the clock. Karmine Corp, they're running out of time to try and equalize. Atau, reset to the backboard. Follow-up is in! We are back to a tie game!
A flip reset as sweet as Belgian chocolate. There is Atto with the flip reset. Rise was up for it. And once again, Falcons just have victory stolen from them at the death.
22 seconds on the clock off the kickoff. This one goes. Ruas, 1 touch and down. Here comes Rise, lurking in the corner, going for the challenge. Killers up next. This one goes down. Atau almost on target, but denied. Instead, it 50s back off the sidewall. Killers tries to go on target, but Karmine Corp continue to deny.
Huge pre-jump though from TRK. He almost managed to get it on target. It was safe. Killers into the middle. Another 0 to the fake as well. Falcons throwing everything at it, but they're gonna have to settle for an overtime.
Potential dangerous kickoff here as this one goes in favor of KC. Rise to follow it. Bumped off into the mid. Killers shot is wide.
Tira, he takes a split second. Gets it past TRK. The pinch is good. Ruas read it though, and he booms it as far as he can. Rise shoots. Surely Killers got this read. Yes, he does.
Oh, thankfully, Killers was back in time on this one, and Falcons are going to breathe a small sigh of relief, but they're going to get straight back into it here. Rise trying to push forward on it. Vatira up next. No boost to his name at this point. It's a dead ball. They're trying to take this one from the ceiling and down, but the Falcons take this one away.
Killers got nothing.
He's in!